I paid $45 for that little jammy.
Yeah, you know what I was gonna say. He just needed some like. I felt like the beat was about to drop, like womp 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 womp.
I think Corinne called it a gay fart, and I'm like, now I want to change it. I never thought of that. Now I'd like to change it.
But it's fitting.
I didn't
it's
realize.
fantastic.
I didn't realize how rainbowy it actually was, but it's cute. It's cute.
Wait a minute. You just said the magic word. I told you before the show. I have something for you.
Oh boy!
And you just said the magic word. You said rainbow.
No.
So I'm just gonna start off the show doing this.
Did you? Oh, you got those from the Pastosa harvest place?
Publix.
Publix is making Italian cookies now?
No, so this is actually from Aunt Butchie's.
Okay, wait, that's gay in itself. Aunt Butchie? Come on. Aunt Butchie? Come on, kid, we're going to have some cookies with a cigarette out. Come on.
That's the first time I choked on a rainbow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magic Hour. As you can tell, Corinne is not here tonight. She had to reschedule her Halloween party, and my go-to when Corinne can't be here is Chasing Magic Mikey Magic. Michael Mousset. He's got a lot of names. I can't keep up. Did you get a vanity site yet so I could just send people to Chasing Magic? Is it done? ChasingMagic.com?
ChasingMagicTV.com.
ChasingMagicTV.com. I didn't tell this to the wonderful moderators that are here, but they know it now. ChasingMagicTV.com is Mike. You do have to subscribe and go there. He does good things. He'll say, wow, my trip today was horrible, and then you'll watch the video and it's an awesome trip. So just be aware of that, but go watch it.
Well, it's not. Yeah. All right.
Let me say hello to some of the people here. Fran Wasserman, how are you? Paul Engel, Heather Demmett, Laura Misantano, the retired guys. Victor, how are Victor? I've been destroying your house on Monopoly Go, and I'm sorry, but I do enjoy it. I came in like a wrecking ball. Uncle Joe from Boston, hey. A lot of Paul Engel. Heather, we said to Demmett. Heather, let me know if you got your popcorn bucket. If you didn't, you're going to be getting it soon. I know that. Kelly Chasing Magic, Lily Johns, Paul Engel, the Character Bounding Company. Oh, yeah, we got to wait till next week till Corinne's here for me to do the giveaway, but we have a giveaway with the Character Bounding Company. It is next week for sure. Daniel, Stephanie Keel, Corey Cross. Oh, it is Andrew Prince. Love Andrew Prince. Andrew Prince, Andrew, I forgot the name of your channel. Let me see, is it there? Accessible Adventures with Andrew. Andrew is, he is handicapped, but let me tell you, you wouldn't know it half the time. He can run circles around me in his wheelchair. But he does a whole bunch of stuff with how to make accessible better for you. So if you need that, he's the guy to go to.
In the theme parks?
Yeah, he's a Disney nut. And his mom, wonderful lady.
Let's link up. That's awesome. Love it.
Yeah. Andrew, if you ever want to do anything too, tell Mike. I don't think he's in Florida, so he's not here all the time, Mike, but sometimes.
Sorry, I team up with Big John from the Big John Network all the time when he comes down here doing the Disney parks with disabilities. So
that's it. Good. Yeah. Be just like that. And Andrew, I got to get Andrew on this show too, because we do have to do, maybe I'll invite you to that also when we do a disability show.
Hell yeah.
So the topic for tonight, actually, Mike came up with it, and I loved it. He said resort theming, and I was like, we're always doing food and rides. We never do resort theming. And I think that's an hour is not even enough to go through it, but we'll try to tackle it.
Yeah.
Did you want to, and I want to know everybody's opinion, that we will have a point where we will ask you, hey, Dreamer Deborah and Caleb Joshua Hill, Simba 2. Should we I have this list. I just printed out a list so I can make sure we get to all the resorts at least. And, if it's not worth diving into, we don't have to, but let's see.
I think we should start at the top, though.
Okay, they're doing it in alphabetical order. Like, the first one comes Bay Lake Tower, and that's one that was on my list to pan.
Well,
I think the contemporary's poor theming, and I'll tell you why. What do you think?
It stinks. And not to mention that, like, how many years ago they did the major refurbishment, right? Well, actually, like 2 of them. So I liked... You tell me why, but I agree with you. It stinks. I think that's where you're going with. Let me know what you think.
Okay, my thing, and I'll let you go after this too. My thing is, I think it's a concrete structure, great, could be contemporary, but I always think of contemporary as something, I know contemporary is now, but I always think of it as showing a little bit of what we can do now, maybe a little hint of the future. You can't even find a USB in these rooms. When they refurbish it, it may be a wonderful contemporary resort. It is not now. Between lighting, theming in the room. I don't know if have you been into a room lately, like a studio
Uh,
at Bay Lake Tower?
uh-huh.
Okay, I don't know if you know this, but there's a whole countertop, and I thought, great, I could put my charger, my stuff, and stuff. If you open the door to the shelves, everything on the counter just falls off because the door sweeps it off.
Yep.
I'm like, who designed this?
Yeah. So, I mean, one thing I got to say about the contemporary Bay Lake Tower, you cannot beat the views when dining at places like California Grill.
The location is top notch.
And then you can go onto the balcony, see the fireworks from the contemporary. You can hear the fireworks from there. You can even travel up the stairways and get a specific view of the fireworks. You can see Main Street. There's so much you can do. But when it comes to the rooms and the theming, it's like contemporary just doesn't know what it wants to be. Now, when it was built in the 70s, when Disney World
probably
opened,
amazing.
Fantastic. I mean, also think about this. They built it with a design that it's supposed to be futuristic, but you can look down into Tomorrowland. So it kind of ties into the contemporary resort.
Right. Did you ever notice when you're in Tomorrowland and you look at the sight line of Tron and stuff, the contemporary's there and it actually they thought about it, it fits?
It fits. It does. It's supposed to fit.
Yeah.
But
it kind of reminds me of like the Twilight Zone when you look at Morocco, the Tower of Terror fits with it.
I did not.
That's a thing. Yeah. It seems like now they're throwing theming out, but next time you're at Epcot and you're by the ball, look across at Morocco. They purposely made Tower of Terror fit because it looks like Morocco and then there's a little tower there and it fits perfect with the theming. I can't.
Those are great. That's great. That's great. But yeah, contemporary. First, they got the overhaul with The Incredibles, which was I was excited when I heard about it. No, I like that, but they needed to double down on it.
A little bit more.
And then the lobby, you step back into Mike Brady's, living room. So.
And I don't get, and I love it. I forgot what was the lady. Oh, Blair. Not Linda Blair. No, Linda Blair's The Exorcist. Who's the lady Blair, the artist for the contemporary? I don't understand like the Indian mural in the lobby. I know they're never going to change it, and they shouldn't.
Right.
But somebody tell me who the Blair lady is. It's something Blair, and I just forgot.
Chrissy's about to yell it out, I'm sure.
Chrissy will yell it out, I'm sure. Mary, thank you, Uncle
Mary
Joe
Blair.
from Boston. Mary Blair, who did, It's a Small World and all that. Again, it just doesn't seem to tie in right. I don't want them to change it, but I would like them to just tie it all in.
They can just refurbish the rooms, get them
when they get refurbished. They do have a chance to make me take this all back.
Yeah, I mean the cool thing about it is you go through there's a train that comes through your hotel. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, as a kid, do you remember as a kid that was like amazing?
Yeah, it's a car pulling into a garage, but this is just. It drives right through the garage.
It
Fantastic.
does. It does. And it's quiet enough that it fits good.
It does. It needs a casino.
I will tell you, oh, God. You know what, Uncle Joe from Boston? There was a time where that convention area was thought that it was going to be a casino.
Was that
if it was, I don't think so. It was. I heard it earlier than him. Ooh. I heard it before him, that if Florida legalized it, it would be. So, who knows? Listen, what's funny? As I'm getting older, I would love that, but I think it would be bad overall. For
I know.
But you can't tell me that if there were a bunch of slot machines there, that you and I wouldn't go every now and then.
I'm telling you right now, like every time Disney says, "Oh, we're going to put a casino in," I'm like, "That's just wrong."
Can't wait. I do the same thing. Nice. How terrible! The poor children. When can we go? It feels like an airport, Christina. It does. All right, contemporary. So we've trashed it, right? We're trashing for the most part. It needs to just step up when it does its refurb.
You can kind of like rate it, like if they like missed the mark, they're on their way there, or they nailed it, and this one has definitely missed it at this point.
Agree. They're going now to, I think we should just take this one as a whole. Instead of saying Boulder Ridge, let's go to Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
Ooh.
I think that's amazing.
One of the better ones. And you know why? Because you're immersed.
Completely.
Yes.
Immersed. Log cabins, roaring fireplace, rock sediment on the fireplace. It looks like Lincoln logs, right? It's just, to me also, when it's Christmas time, it's the most Christmassy resort.
I was just going to say, it is the perfect fall, winter type of resort. If there's ever a cold day here in Florida, which we get very few, it is the perfect place to go and warm up next to the fireplace, do the campfire there. Just, it's...
Even have you been to the DVC area, the train room?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's a master class in theming. It really is.
Stellar. Absolutely stunning.
The doors, everything
Everything's
about it.
warm, cozy. There's plenty of places to like just lounge and enjoy that. The only thing I kind of don't like about Wilderness Lodge, and a lot of people may like, I may catch some flack for this one. I don't like Whispering. What's the one where they all scream and bang on the
Whispering Canyon?
Whispering Canyon. Yeah.
I don't. If you don't get that bison burger, I don't know what else. I don't get
even the bison burger. There's so many.
It's
other...
not that. I agree.
Come on.
I don't say it because people are. It's the best. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm so glad you said it because I would not. I'm scared to say
ketchup.
it.
They brought me 6 pounds of ketchup, and it's so funny. I love the food. No, what? Oh goodness.
And this is why you should go to chasingmagictv.com. All right, so we Wilderness Lodge got our seal of approval.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, let's the chat room. Let me know what you think about Wilderness Lodge and Contemporary. We'll go back to that and look at it after we talk about the next one. So just put your comments in. Everybody's saying Wilderness, first ever deluxe resort they ever stayed at. Yeah, the totem poles, everything.
But I do like the Roaring Fork. I do like their quick service there.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I agree.
Not bad.
No, and they give things come in like a box, and it's. We had a pot roast there. It was actually really good.
I know.
It was like mashed potatoes, pot roast, and gravy. I was like, yeah, okay, and it feels like it fits the wilderness. And
so me and Chrissy actually a year ago or 2 years ago, she bought me the club level for my birthday. We had one of the best experiences, and from what we've heard from other people, doing club level there is one of the best club level experiences. Not only are you at the top, but it's like food all day, the good food type that you would get. Lunch is a little stingy, but typically they think that you're going, to the parks.
Nobody's there usually. Yeah.
But we spent the whole day in the resort and we had the best time. And it was
I've
cheap.
Only done it at Animal Kingdom. I've never done it Wilderness Lodge.
It was cheap. Chrissy got it for like $450.
That's great.
Yeah, it was like there's that little lull in the.
It wasn't like a resale DVC thing that she got. She booked it online.
Cash. Brooklyn girl paid cash.
Brooklyn girl paid. Chrissy, his wife, if she can come in later, she should say hi.
She won't,
All-Star. I know she won't. All-Star Movies Resort. You love it? Oh no, we're not talking about Art of Animation. Now we're talking about movies.
No, yeah. This is when it comes to theming, All-Star Movies may be the top dog for me.
Really? Okay, I'm trying to think of it. Okay, that's the one that has like the Dalmatian and stuff.
Yeah, it's got Mickey on the fountain, like the giant main pool.
Okay, yeah, but is it just we found a big thing from movies? Let's put it on there, or
no? They got
think
like
about
Roger Rabbit. I mean, inside the rooms look all generic in comparison to all of the other like kind of value resorts. But the theming, like to see Mickey Mouse standing on the Fantasia Mountain shooting the
agree.
Water and stuff.
No, I agree. I forget about that. You're right. That's not animation, right?
No.
Okay, I conflate All-Star and all the other ones with Art of Animation, so I got to try to.
Wait, what? You can what?
Conflate. Just mix them up. I mix them up. I conflate.
Why do you feel the necessary need to teach me a new word every time I get on the show with you?
I really don't do it on purpose. You know I don't do it on purpose.
Conflate.
I'm trying to be college worthy. I don't do it on purpose.
Yes.
I confuse. As I'm getting older, I have to use better words so I sound smarter.
Because you've been drinking so much.
Otherwise, I will reveal the stupidity that lurks in this head. All right. So, would you put All-Star Movies, Music, and Sports all in the same pretty good?
Yeah, they're all phenomenal, and like so you're talking about All-Star Movies, Music, and Sports. Just those three together?
Just those three.
They nailed it. Undoubtedly,
they pretty much for the price point. They nailed it, but I don't. Okay, listen, I don't want to confuse theming with. I'm going to make a Rubik's Cube resort. Let me just put a bunch of colored squares up, and now it looks like I did agree. You know what I mean? Like it's easy.
Well, that's Pop Century.
Okay. Yes. Pop Century is like.
So, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I see the difference. So, yes. Okay.
Art of Animation. So let me tell you something. Art of Animation has the icons of animation, the golden eras of animation.
But they didn't phone it in at Art of Animation. And yes, Victor, those are all considered all low-budget resorts. I mean, Disney low-budget resorts. It's still like $150 a night, but or maybe even more sometimes. But they're clean usually. But Art of Animation, to me, when you go to like the Cars area, okay, here's why I think it's different than movies, music, and sports. You know how like you have a Lion King area, and there's some mountains and there's characters, and it's a themed area. It's not like they just put up a Lion King around a building. They themed the area. The Cars area feels themed.
Absolutely.
The Ursula, the Little Mermaid, they're so big and
Oh,
colorful.
wait a minute. The Little Mermaid is the same thing as Art of
That is Art of Animation.
All-Star Movies. I know, but I'm saying they
Oh,
have
they
the
do
same
it there
setup. Yeah.
Is it really?
It's actually outdoor rooms. You know why? Because it was an extension, or supposed to be an extension of Pop Century. That was actually supposed to be another decade. So the Little Mermaid section is the outdoor rooms, where the others are, you have to go into the building and then you can access your room from the inside.
Yes. Let me go look over some of these comments as you're going. Go ahead to see how.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, Cars, the area. I mean, it's fully immersive. You have the cozy cone. You can kind of go in and out. You can take pictures with the icons there. But that may be because it's easier to do. And then you head over to the Lion King section, and it's just green buildings, but it's also very green. Yes, they have a lot of greenery around there. Again, they have like the character icon statues there. They're a little bit smaller that you can take photos with, but Art of Animation over the All-Star, hands down.
Have you ever taken a picture with the conga fish?
I have not.
You know, there's like two fish holding each other here and two fish holding each other. And it's perfect because you can stand right here and hold the other one and you take a picture with the conga fish. I love that.
Fantastic time.
It is a good thing. Okay, Wilderness Lodge has a hidden Mickey in the fireplace stone. You know, Victor, I don't think I've seen that.
He just loves to, like, he knows what. Guess what? There's a hidden Mickey in the floor somewhere. There's a hidden Mickey in the wall everywhere.
Actually, he goes into the shower and he sees hidden Mickey, so I don't know about that. Just to sit in those chairs in the lobby, even on Christmas, so good. Oh, yeah, at the Wilderness Lodge. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They love the Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, and then not to mention, during the season, they give it the hot cocoa in the lobby and all of that stuff.
What? I've been there in December. Nobody gives me any hot cocoa.
You never asked.
I never asked.
They got hot cocoa. They got gingerbread.
Do they really? I love the way you say, they got hot cocoa. They got gingerbread.
Yeah.
Gingerbread in the Wilderness Lodge? Yeah. It's getting better. I got to go back for Christmas. Guys are storybook dining I love. Have you done that?
No. Chrissy's been telling me she wants to go back.
If you do it with Chrissy, tell me I want to go. They do. The Wicked Queen is great. You talk to her in between bites. It's great.
You still owe me a dinner at Amore, and you want to talk
I know.
about
No. I'm not treating you to freaking art. I'm treating you to Amore. I'm not treating you to storybook.
Oh.
Storybook, you pay for yourself.
Yeah.
Wilderness Lodge is my favorite. Bear Claw Territory Lounge, Bison Burger Kaiser, Calwood Pacific Room. Yep. Club level. Not as impressed with. Oh, that's what's CCV? Copper Creek Villas. Okay. Or regular rooms. Yeah, it took me a minute. I'm like CCV TV.
Nice.
Pop was our go-to when we were kids. Contemporary not getting. Yeah, Contemporary needs to refurb. If they I didn't load in the pics, but I was telling Mike, I went to Animal Kingdom this week.
You didn't load the pics?
I didn't. They're on my phone. I forgot to load them. But I'm going to see if I can pull them up.
Yeah, pull them up.
It was bad. The room needed a big refurb. We had a great time, but the room was ridiculous.
See, now the thing about Art of Animation and the All-Star Resorts, and oh no, that's the
refrigerator in a 2-bedroom villa that we pay maintenance on. But wait, it gets worse.
Well, wait, explain. That's a DVC room. That's points.
Yep.
Right.
They give us points back.
Thank goodness. But you know what it is? They use the room for cash customers too, and the cash ones don't really care about so much as the upkeep and punch the refrigerator, I guess.
I didn't show you this picture. I can't wait to just hear everybody's, including your reaction. You know when you put a dishwasher in and you try to make it look neat? That's above the dishwasher. Do you see the...
You sent me the styrofoam.
But I showed you that part too?
Yeah.
I can't believe that they couldn't install it, so it just sits there like it's terrible. But wait, did I show you the table yet?
No.
Okay. I showed it to you. I got to find it here. Okay. The side of the table, the complete side of the table is ripped off and one leg is wobbly. Why? And then lastly, I know you can't really...
Don't they take notes of this?
They have to.
Right, and say, like, this room is doo-doo. Let's not book this room. That's doo-doo.
You're right. This is the inside of the dishwasher. It was I wouldn't want a dish out of there. It was gross. Anyhow, Animal King, so we called there, and they said we are due for a refurb. It was supposed to come a long time ago. And she says, we're giving you points back on the room. We're sorry. And I was like, thank you. But if you didn't ask, you're not getting them.
Right.
So, with that, let's go to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. I will say theming, if the room is good, and it will be when it's refurbed, That is some theming. Again, a masterclass.
Now, to paint the picture for everybody listening, the Animal Kingdom Lodge, that's the one that has the attached safari. So when you look outside your window, you can see animals.
Yep.
Like, come on. It's amazing.
It's great.
And the best part is we stayed there and you can see the animals all night long, 3 a.m. You look outside the balcony, you can see piercing eyes in the dark looking right at you. Like, yes, I'm still here.
But the details around the lobby, around the hallways, the doors, the shields, the lamps, everything is animal or African inspired. They didn't miss a beat.
Thankfully.
And I have trouble eating at Sanaa because you're looking at the animals while you're eating the exact animal that you're looking at.
Have you had the bread service at Sanaa?
Amazing, right? Amazing. The dips, yeah.
I mean,
the 10 dips and the whatever, the pita breads, the naan breads, they're great.
Fantastic.
All the dips, yeah. And there's one garlic one. Oh my God. Yeah.
You can see animals out the window at any motel at 3 a.m. Yeah, it does. That definitely, depends where you're.
Darlene, I was in Jumbo House, which needs a refurb quicker. Kidani, you're better. And the rooms are better. So I think you're okay. But they have to, once they redo it, it could be my favorite resort. But the room itself is getting haggard.
The one thing I probably would recommend for anybody who is going there for the first time too is if you have the opportunity to pick your room to being closer to the lobby, do that. Because if you do get a far Savannah View room, you may be walking a very long hallway walk all around because they also have the safari in the middle. So you have to walk around that giant piece of property. So
that's where we were all the way at the end.
It takes a while.
I do have a quick story about that walk though. When I was at maybe 22 years ago, when I was at Animal Kingdom, and we had concierge. I walked that long walk, and I look up, and there's Roy Disney, just walking on his own. What? And I got nervous. I had a bunch of paper coffee cups. Walt's nephew, not his brother, his brother's son, who looks just like Roy.
Yeah.
So I dropped my cups, and all of a sudden he started helping me pick them up. I said, listen, a lot of people don't know who you are, but I know who you are. And, I just said some baloney because I was so nervous. He's like, thank you very much. He's like, I'm going to have some cereal. He goes, you want to go sit with me? I sat with the man. He ate cereal. I think I had a protein bar, and we talked for a good 5 minutes. I felt like I was going to do too much, and I didn't want to overstep. So I said, thank you. And I went back to my room, and I told everybody, I just ate something with Roy Disney. Like, get the hell out of here. No, really.
You did not eat. Like, that is my dream. Do you understand something? Let me explain something. I don't know if you know this, but being able to talk to somebody in the legacy line, that's one dream. But being invited to eat cereal with that person?
When I say invited, it was at a table in the concierge area. Listen, I was young and amazed, and I was just in shock. And I realized to him it was kind of private up there because it's the top floor of the Animal Kingdom. The concierge is over here.
Right.
And he was just, walking around. Most people don't quickly stop him.
But I love cereal. That's just fantastic.
He knew I probably did too. He was funny. But it was really nice memory to go back to.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
To just think that this is Walt's nephew. I kept looking at him thinking, I'm like, you touched Walt. You knew Walt. I couldn't believe it. All right. I'm going to look at the chat room in a second, guys, and go over stuff with you. And we will have time to get to you guys to have you be a part of the show, of course, later.
Oh.
Okay. Disney's Beach Club Resort.
Okay.
I'm mixed on this one. If I separate the pool from the resort, theming's amazing. The resort itself, I think, is good.
There's a lot that could be done, should have been done, but the property is massive. It's a nice view. It's colorful.
Yeah, I think Yacht Club does better with theming.
Wait a minute. Beach Club? Am I thinking?
Well, Yacht and Beach Club are pretty much the same. No. Oh, you might be thinking Caribbean Beach.
I'm thinking Caribbean Beach. Okay, yeah. Beach Club stinks.
It does. But the Yacht Club with the like the globe in the lobby, and it feels very boaty, and then you smell fish at Cape May. It's pretty good, no? You don't think Yacht Club is better than Beach Club? All right.
No, I think they had like the structure of a generic hotel, and then they just said, we can make this something. Let's throw a steering wheel that people can pose with and a globe, and it's called the Yacht Club. It's just.
But at least they put a ship outside for the kids. Yeah, the pool is different. The pool is great. Yeah.
And you said ship. Ship. They put
Isn't it? There's a pirate ship outside with
ship.
a slide.
Ship with a P. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh god.
No, so and it's also very dark in the lobby though. It's not like a place to hang out.
No.
It's more about the convenience, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's another thing about the Animal Kingdom. I think they need. Oh no, the contemporary. The room was dark, not the colors, the lighting.
Dark.
There was one light over by the windows, and when it's dark out, that light didn't do anything. So I remember the room being dark.
The pastime contemporary.
Ed is still on my Linda Blair comment, telling me that he met Linda Blair.
I mean, that's pretty awesome too.
Ed, did she like turn her head or anything? All right, so yeah, I think okay. So we got okay. You know what? I think I know what you're gonna. I'm gonna let you go with this one. Disney's Boardwalk.
Okay. All right. So I love the theming of the Disney Boardwalk. I love the convenience. I think it's perfectly themed on the outside. I think the grounds and everything are beautiful. The rooms, they're nice, they're quaint, but they're okay. The lobby, it's fantastic. Again, a holiday type of resort. When you go there, your gingerbread, your hot chocolate, coffee, stuff like that. I love it. But the biggest draw for the Boardwalk to me, and I've told Chrissy this before I married her, before when we just first started talking, I think it's one of the most romantic places on Walt Disney World property.
Agree, 100%.
I mean, walking that boardwalk, getting that feeling that you're in like the old school 1930s Atlantic City with those Edison lights hanging. Yeah. And then you go over to the dance hall and, you get the worst playlist ever. But the boardwalk itself, I love it. The Boardwalk Resort, it's okay.
The room is okay. I guess the room doesn't live up, I think, to the resort as much.
Right.
But I like at night when it comes alive with like the magicians and stuff. I hope they never change that. It can't cost them that much, and it gets a crowd of people, and it brings life to the whole boardwalk.
We just ate it at the Flying Fish for the first time.
Wasn't it great?
Fantastic.
I had a filet mignon that was like the best I ever had.
What a hidden gem! Yeah, the filet mignon. That's what we had. We were like, what? I mean,
yeah, I don't like fish, so I didn't go for the longest time because fish. I thought it was all seafood.
Right. No, we had the filet mignon, and I mean everything: the appetizers, the drinks, the food. Fantastic, like hidden gem.
And how gorgeous is it inside with the glass fish all on the ceiling?
Like, why are not more people talking about this? I mean, I only went because Gene was telling me that's his favorite place to go. I'm like, really? And we couldn't get a reservation anywhere else. We're like, might as well try Flying Fish. And we were blown away. It's like a date night.
I went for the first time 2 years ago, which is weird. I know. I agree. We should try Trattoria Al Forno.
No.
Like sometimes it's good, no?
No. Stop it.
It's not good.
Stop it.
Usually, an open kitchen where they're cooking right there, that's usually good.
No.
You went?
Kitchen? Yeah.
Yeah.
I went for every meal. I've tried it. I've vlogged it on my old channel, 6 names back. It was terrible every time I went there. Breakfast, terrible. I had steak and eggs, terrible. I went there for dinner, the sauce, terrible. But now I'm also speaking from a New Yorker.
Yeah, but I know, no, but I could tell if it's bad or if it's acceptable to everyone else, and nobody really likes it.
I mean, fresh is fresh, but bad is bad.
They should just fire everyone, not on purpose. Put them somewhere else and just redo it because the kitchen looks good. And if you know how to make food, it could be good. If you put me in there, I'll make a great lasagna coming out of there.
And I really shouldn't say it's bad. I just haven't enjoyed the meals that I've had there. Maybe somebody has had a good meal there, a different selection that they did. But I'm also expecting, with a name like that, I really wanted some good sauce.
Corey, we want details. What did you order?
Yeah, that's what we need to know.
Okay, she says it's so good. I love the gnocchi. The lasagna was great. Oh,
All right, well.
But look at her name. It's not Corey Crossi. It's just Corey Cross.
Crossi. No, forget.
Grazie. Corey, do you have any Italian in you? I gotta know. Did you bring Italians with you when you went to eat? Did they agree with your assessment?
Every time I went there, though, like customer service, the cast members, of course, have been phenomenal. The wait staff has been phenomenal.
Yes.
But for me, when I'm looking for Italian food, that is definitely not my first choice.
Yeah, Uncle Joe says the food was not on par with it. But again, you know what's funny? And I say this all the time. You can say this restaurant is great. Right. If you go in and it's a different chef that night, it could be it's a hit and miss. You just don't know. As a matter of fact, there's a place out here that makes great chicken marsala, and I found out the guy who makes it, one night I got it, was great. One night I got it, wasn't so good. They're like, yeah, you need Martine on saute. So I remembered that as a fat guy that lodged in here. So now when I go, I'm like, is Martine on saute tonight? And they look at me like, how do you know? They're like, no, he's not. I'm like, okay, then I'll just have pizza. But when Martina's on saute, I get the chicken marsala.
Wait, where?
A place called Calabria.
Oh, not in Disney.
No, not in Disney. I'm sorry.
Right,
Yeah,
text
no,
me after.
out over here. Yeah. No, Amore's better. Amore Claremont, the best. If anybody knows about that, it's great. All right, we're gonna move on. Somebody was talking about the pool at the boardwalk. How they glad they changed it from the clown.
Yeah,
I called him the Spaghettio clown because his hair was like a bunch of Spaghettios.
I agree. Not the greatest pool, not the greatest slide. They could have done more with the slide.
The whole pool area needs a little boost. We got
it.
Okay, this one I think you thought about, but this one was my first Disney resort I ever stayed in, the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like 17. I'm like 17 years old, saving up my money, and this was It was $90 a night. So I stayed for 9 nights.
That's still pretty expensive way back when.
Yeah, it was still for Disney to stay in. It was like the first moderate hotel that was ever built, and it wasn't $400 a night. So I was like, wow, I think the theming for the price is pretty cute. I love the colors of the buildings. The Jamaica building has got the red roofs and the blue building.
Yeah.
But here's what I like the most about it.
Tell me.
They didn't know when they built it that the gondolas were going to go over it. And now that they do, because of all the colors, it's like a little Willy Wonka village below you as you're going over with the gondola. Did you ever take the Riviera gondola and look at the Caribbean beach?
I actually like it.
Me too. I just think it looks nice. Anyway, inside, I don't know what the rooms look like now. Adam, who works there, Adam Waite, works at the Caribbean beach. I like old Port Royale. I just love the music, the steel drums. You smell cinnamon usually in the lobby. They really themed it up.
Do you like Sebastian's? Have you eaten at Sebastian's?
Okay, I didn't. I did once at a media event, but it wasn't. But I heard they got jerk chicken, and I heard it was really good.
What you call me?
You're a jerk. Jerk chicken.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Has anybody stayed at Caribbean Beach Resort? What do you think about it? What do you think about Sebastian's? And Adam Waite loves Sebastian. He tells me it's like where you can't go anywhere really in Disney and get like chicken and rice. You get, like the Caribbean thing.
Yeah, and I've never stayed there, but I have walked the grounds numerous times. And walking the grounds, they've got like a lot of really cool areas where you can kind of just explore different paths and it's like kind of narrow, so you're blocked by the greenery. So it does kind of immerse you in a different realm. You do feel like you're in the Caribbean or Caribbean, however you say it.
I say both. You know what's funny? Yeah. I say Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
But I say Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, that's
wrong.
But
a lot of times I'll say Caribbean with something else. It's just however.
Oh, you messed it up.
I conflated it.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm going to the Caribbean.
I tell people I'm going to the Caribbean Beach Resort, not the Caribbean Beach Resort. So why is it Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't know.
Tomato.
See, Adam?
Sebastian's is amazing. Okay. You know what? Put it on our list. I'll try it.
Let's see. What do we got here?
What do we got here?
I haven't stayed at Caribbean Beach. Visited several times to eat it. Oh, Kelly? What did you think of Sebastian's?
Yeah, and that's also speaks volumes too. That you would go to a resort that you're not staying at to dine there. That means it has to be good, worth going back. So I definitely want to give Sebastian's.
Why don't we go and do a food review? We take Chrissy, we film it. We just do a review. Yeah, we're gonna go to Sebastian's to do a review.
We could do a boys' night out. It's all right.
No, Chrissy's so much fun. But okay, I'll do it with you. We'll do it. We'll get jerk chicken and see what we think.
Well, then you do a girls' night out with Chrissy.
Conflated. Caught that.
Conflated.
Okay. No, Andrew, we didn't do Grand Flow or Poly yet, so that's good.
Ooh.
The next one up, and this one I have trouble with this one. I really don't know what to think. Coronado Springs Resort. Coronado Springs Resort.
Okay.
I don't. The theme is what? Southwest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now,
it may be that I don't like the theme. They still might have done it well. I just can't even judge it. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? What do you think?
You're making me think because
I did like it. But Grand Destino, does that sing Southwest at all? It doesn't say Coronado at all to me, that tower. I love it. I think it's beautiful, the tower, but.
So have you ever been to the bar lounge?
Do you have a dog walking around?
I have a
cat?
Leo.
Okay, no, Leo. I just wanted to make sure Chrissy wasn't on all fours trying to sneak by.
Hi,
Leo!
Buddy. Hi, buddy. You've made your debut.
His shadow is so big with the light going off that it looks like you have a large monster on the left side when he walked by.
He's a daddy's boy. So bye, buddy. See you later.
Okay, so they're saying stay at Coronado for my honeymoon. So, oh, okay, all right, Liz.
Yeah,
That's good.
so I really love it.
Okay.
I really love it because of the Walt monument that's in the lobby. There's a mural. There's a Walt Disney mural in there.
I don't remember that. Okay.
What?
So you know what? That's another topic we have to do for another show because as much as you say we're missing Walt, he's popping up in a lot of places again too.
Yeah. And then the lobby at the top. I can't think. Babe! Where's the lobby at the top of Coronado? The Dahlia Lounge. Okay?
Oh, over by the restaurant. Okay.
Dahlia Lounge at the top of the resort. But do you know what that is?
No.
It's after an artist that had an unfinished cartoon with Walt Disney. His name is Dahlia, and he's been involved in Walt's life the whole time. But that's what the lounge is named after. If you go up there, they have the unfinished cartoon playing on the TVs behind the bar. They have so many different mementos to like Walt Disney and his animation and this artist and the food, the drinks, the view.
The view up there is amazing.
My God.
Amazing. You can watch fireworks from up there.
Dude, what? Telling you, the lounge is fantastic. But I'm happy to see that somebody spent their honeymoon there and loved it. It's like staying in a deluxe, but not the price. Elizabeth, yes, I agree. I think it is the best valued resort for what you get from the grounds to the bar to the dining to it's a one-stop shop for everything you need when vacationing, and then it has transportation to Disney World. And for the price point, it's not bad.
Have you ever done the Three Bridges place?
Yes.
It's good?
It's good. It's
like
not great.
It's not a big meal. It's like a burger or something, like appetizers, like tapas. Okay. Yeah, I got to go there. I got to go there too. I like it. I like it. I got to go there. All right, so we're giving Coronado Springs a pretty good thumbs up. All right. I think we know what we're going to go with this one. The Grand Floridian.
Huh.
You don't like it? I love it.
Why?
I do.
You try to Godfather me? You don't like it?
You don't like it? So my mother would always joke around when she went to the Grand Floridian. I think she was mad that she couldn't afford it. So she would always try to put it down. She'd walk in and go, good, good. When it gets old, they can have the Haunted Mansion cars go through here. That's what she would say.
I agree. That's what it feels like. Old Victorian. I love it.
But it is gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
The marble floor with the characters and the
The lobby's good.
Yeah, but the rooms, I like the rooms too. They feel a little Chrissy to me, maybe. Does she like that foo-foo stuff?
The foo-foo stuff?
You like the frills and stuff. It feels like Chrissy might think that's cool.
I mean, you know, I'm down for some foo-foo. You know, you don't have to always ask about Chrissy.
I like the fringes. I like the fringes.
Oh,
you like the foo-foo? I like the foo-foo.
I just bought a table runner that has fringes on it. So
I got to see it. It's foo-foo-y? Okay.
That's
all right,
foo-foo-y.
good. All right.
Yeah. But
so I like it. I do. And so at one point, I think it was Chapek that said they were going to redo it. Remember, and it wasn't going to be like Victorian anymore. It was going to be more modern. Get the hell out of here.
That's what he said? Oh,
yeah, they were going to make it like a nice Marriott or something.
No, I don't like. Yeah, I like the way it is now. The piano player, top notch in there. The ambiance.
I want the orchestra back. I don't think it's coming back, but I want it back.
I just wish, and this is my one gripe with Grand Floridian, probably my only one. The quick service needs work.
Oh yeah, Gasparilla Grill is yeah, it's a nothing. Yeah,
but I love the Grand Floridian Cafe all day.
You know what? A lot of people give it crap. I love it.
They give it ship.
Give it ship.
They give it ship.
I had dinner there. Fried chicken was great there. Breakfast is great. I love it.
And the Caesar
it's almost always
salad,
available.
Always available.
Fantastic.
Caesar salad with chicken. You can get it at lunch or dinner.
And it's a big meal.
It's a meal, and it's okay. There's a battle. I don't know if you know this. There is a battle on Disney property between two restaurants for the best French onion soup. One being the Grand Floridian Cafe.
What's the other one?
Boatwright's.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Steakhouse 71.
No, Boatwright's Port Orleans. They actually were like in a battle for like the top spot, like actually restaurant rated best French
the Grand Floridian was amazing, the French onion soup.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about boat rights, but now I gotta go try boat rights now because I like a good French onion soup. Steakhouse 71 is pretty good, but I'll still give it to Grand Flow.
Grand Flow is top notch. To me, top notch. But
And Dante says the best pancakes are at the Grand Floridian Cafe. It's funny, I never order pancakes out.
Are they the blueberry lemon ones? Because those I'm not a fan of. But
Dante, are they blueberry lemon? That sounds really good though.
I've
never heard of it.
Contemporary. They have that at Contemporary Steakhouse 71. That's why.
Okay. So when I go to the Polynesian, Mark goes nuts over vanilla macadamia nut pancakes.
What?
You can see the macadamia nuts they just threw into the batter. It's pretty damn good.
Where's that?
At Kona Cafe.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. As I'm doing this, I'm getting hungry and thinking about all the things I need to go back to Disney to do that I let go. I'm going to be 90 years old going, I should have went to go to get those pancakes.
I like it.
We got to do the gondola father one day. I told you about that?
Yeah, she did tell me about that.
We really need to do that. All right. Okay. Here, you know what? This is going to be another strong one for me. Have you been Old Key West Resort?
Recently, yes.
Okay. It is like you leave Disney World. You enter another world. And it's a world that a lot of people haven't seen because if they're not DVC, they don't visit there. If you're not DVC, find a way to visit there. And Dante did confirm blueberry lemon at Kona. He likes them.
Okay. Like if you like the citrus with the blueberry and mixing those two, that's all for you. Me personally,
I got to try it, but it sounds weird. Citrus pancakes sound weird in general.
Yeah, like I'd rather have chocolate chips. Just saying.
Chocolate chip coconut pancake. I just made that up. Coconut chocolate chip pancake. It's not a thing. I just made it up.
Yeah, but I love coconut and
That's
bananas.
True. See, you're right. See what he's saying about Old Key West?
Huge rooms.
Mike, the rooms are so... Have you seen them?
No.
Okay, the two-bedroom suite, the master bedroom literally has a contemporary-sized room between the foot of the bed and the other part of the room. It's like, what's going on? Was there supposed to be people come in here and dance? What's going on? It's just a lot of room. They'll never build a resort like that. The maids who have to, and I say guy or girl, who have to vacuum that room, their arm must hurt because everything's gigantic in that resort. I think their 3-bedroom villa is 2,200 square feet, I think. It's bigger than my house. Almost as big as my house.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I mean, I love the grounds, though, because you do feel like you said, you step outside of Disney for a little bit. It's a getaway. It's the first DVC resort ever built.
Yep. And it was like a neighborhood. The pastel colors, no elevators, which I don't mind because it just looks nice with the staircases. And all the village, you do have to, if you can be far from the lobby.
Right.
But it's just everywhere you go and the names like Turtle Shell Avenue. And it just feels islandy. It feels very Key West. I think theming wise, there's one restaurant there, Olivia's. It's hit and miss, but when they hit it, they hit it. It's great.
We went for brunch for Father's Day. It was fantastic.
And the way the sun shines in those windows there and it feels Old Key Westy, it's nice.
Is like, so I'm new to Florida, but old like Key West, is that like Marco Island-ish?
Okay, I've been to Key West. I haven't been to Marco Island.
Where is
people in the chat room, is Marco Island like Key West? Key West to me is very Caribbean-like. It's pastel colors.
Yeah.
Like somebody picks pink, light blue, light pink, light yellow.
Like Margaritaville.
Yeah, exact. Okay, Margaritaville and Key West to me, same thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think that's why they say Parrot Heads. It's all the same thing. Parrot Head, Key West, Margaritaville, Old Key West, same thing.
What'd you call me?
Parrot Head.
Oh.
A Parrot Head. Oh, Joe, if you do that, we'll come. Throw a Super Bowl party in 3-bedroom villa. You can. You can do it. All right, so now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. The Polynesian Village Resort.
That's the nitty-gritty for you.
Yeah, well, because I do think that's, again, I think it's a master class in theming, no matter what you think of the tower. Forget the tower for a second. The grounds are black with the holes in it. The lava rock is the path. The torches at night. The trees are different. The longhouses, and most of the longhouses, you probably know this, Mike. If you don't, I'd be happy that you don't. Do you know why a lot of the second floors have no balconies?
I do not know that.
Okay, there's longhouses that have like 3 floors, and there's no balcony on the second and third floor, or is it just the second? I forget. In any event, it was a bad luck Hawaiian thing to have a balcony on a specific floor.
Wow.
But Disney then built other longhouses, and they said, you know what?
Yeah.
Our people want balconies. We don't care about the luck anymore. They don't tell you how many people died in those rooms, but no, I'm kidding. But yeah, now it's there. But the theming is really, I think it's good.
I love it. I think it's fantastic, from the food to the transportation to the beach to everything. But the one bad thing about Polynesian, because honestly, I can't say anything bad about Polynesian besides the one bad thing. The one bad thing is...
Oh, wait. How about this? We need one commercial. Let's see if the people in the chat can guess what the one bad thing is about the Polynesian. When we come back, you tell us.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Do that.
All right, put in the chat room, guys. What do you think Mike's going to say the one bad thing is, theming-wise, about the Polynesian? We'll be right back. If I can find the commercial.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Thompson, owner of MC Travel Company, formerly Mouse Class Travel. What started with a dream of building magical vacations for everyone at Disney World has now turned into creating magical vacations worldwide. We're 75% repeat and referral. That's because when clients first came to us, they came to us for our expert planning inside theme parks at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, as well as Universal. But now we have diversified and are now selling vacations worldwide. The reason why you would want to book with me is because no matter which vacation you book, you get the same group of hardworking agents all working on your vacation. There is not one single agent at my agency that you work with. When you book with us, you become our family. That means that the entire team at MC Travel Company works for you. We each specialize in a portion of your vacation and then bring it all together in the end for you to enjoy. So for your next vacation, consider MC Travel Company. And thank you, Panda, for allowing us to sponsor this channel. Have a magical day.
If you do book a trip with MC Travel Company, chances are you'll be talking to me. Not to book your trip, but as a consultation afterwards, because that's what I do now. That's part of my job. So we'll see if I get to talk to you guys about your trip. You know, like making lightning lane stuff and selections. Pretty fun. All right. Give me what the bad thing is about Poly. Oh, people are saying, here's what they're saying. The lobby. Hate the Poly Tower lobby has changed. Used to have a waterfall, Wyland Gallery. That's really, but they took out the waterfall. The bungalows blocking the longhouse views. Go ahead.
Well, so we got to stay at a bungalow once, right? Fantastic. You would think so, because the bungalow room itself, phenomenal.
I know what you're going to say.
Tell me.
Early in the morning. No?
Loved it. Love that. I love being... God bless you.
I coughed because I tried to make a sound.
All right, still God bless you anyway. Anyway, it was... So if you're staying in a bungalow or in a room and you're not near the lobby and it's pouring out, and you need to fill up your refillable mug, you have to trek across the entire grounds to refill your mug.
But in fairness, that could be at a lot of Disney hotels.
It could be.
Caribbean Beach, Old Key West. I mean, it could be.
For the price I pay for a bungalow? Now, I get it. It's for extended stays, so they expect you to be mostly inside your bungalow with fully prepared kitchens and stuff like that. But I want to go get some nachos at Captain Cook's, and it's pouring out. I'm going to starve.
Did you have any unwanted guests in your bungalow?
Like little lizards?
Well, no. I stayed 2 nights, and different times. Mm-hmm. One night here, one night here.
Yeah.
And the one night, I'm bare feet because I'm ready to take a shower. And when I tell you, and this is an Italian thing, I don't think anybody knows this word because my mother, I think, made it up. Ascatafuns. Did you ever hear of ascatafuns?
I'll wait for Chrissy to yell out.
I need Victor or Chrissy, tell me, because I think my mother made this up. A palmetto bug this big ran across the bathroom floor. I freak out. My mother called it ascatafuns. I don't know why she uses it. Yeah, I think she made it up unless Victor or Chrissy or anybody tells me they've heard of this. And I'm freaking out. And I give Mark a slipper. He's like, what am I going to do? I'm like, kill it. I'm with friends who don't have bug spray, but they hand Lysol to me, Spring Fresh Lysol. And I spray the bug with Spring Fresh Lysol. And I'm looking at it and I'm asking Mark, is he dead? He's like, no, but he smells really nice now. But finally, Mark got the end of a shoe and went boom. The amount of hand lotion that came out of this thing, it was white hand lotion, it looked like. And I was like, it looked like marshmallow goop. Anyhow, I will, if I ever go back, I'm
That
bringing
is fantastic.
a can of spray. And I did call the lobby and told them, they said, because it's on the water, they do come up, the water bugs come up the pole and sometimes get in the room. I don't know.
Oh, come on. What do you call a lobby for? It's a bug.
Just to say, if I was going to see more, I wanted them to be prepared to see me sleeping in the lobby.
You're in Florida.
But if that thing would have got away, you think I would have slept in that room? I couldn't. It was that big.
God, stop it. What's it going to do to you?
Okay, if you saw a tarantula in the room, you going to sleep if you didn't catch it?
No, I would put it closer to the window and say, hey, eat all the bugs that are trying to get in.
You have confidence that thing's going to stay over there and not come into your bed?
I absolutely do not. And Chrissy's going to make, so me and Chrissy have an agreement. As long as she's not around, I will try and save everything. But if she sees the bug first, it's a hired hitman kind of thing. Like,
that's me too. I'm Chris. Me and Chrissy are the same. We have to kill it. It has to.
I try to scoop up every little thing I can and throw it outside, at least on my balcony. And if it's an ant or something like that, I try to at least put it in the toilet or flush it down the sink to give it a fighting chance, you know?
Yeah. I do the sign of the cross before I kill it so that God forgives me, but just so you know.
I don't think you did. I don't think
I really do. I really do
that. The thing with Lysol. What are you talking about?
I really do that. My husband looks at me and goes, you think God forgives you now? I'm like, I hope. He's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you spray the thing, try to drown it in Lysol and bleach. Like, what are you talking about?
Flush it. All right, so I'm sorry I scared everybody. Listen, it could happen at any hotel in Florida, anywhere. The Polynesian more so because of the palm trees. They literally live inside the slots of the, when the palm tree has those fins. I'm sorry, I'm talking about bugs way too long.
It's a
so
bug.
The Polynesian is my thing. Wow, we did all the resorts.
No.
We did.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
What did we forget? Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't. This list
Port
is wrong.
Orleans.
You're right. And we didn't do Riviera either. How is this list right?
Where are you getting this from?
I don't know. Okay, Port Orleans. Again, that should win the whole thing.
Yes, I agree.
When I walk around the streets of Port Orleans, I cannot believe that it's not more popular or not more deluxe or that they don't have a DVC Port Orleans yet.
Yeah, we say it every time, but Port Orleans Riverside is definitely my favorite versus French Quarter.
Wait. Which is the one that has the plantation homes, like the slave owners?
That
one's not so great.
What?
Yeah, the white buildings?
Yes.
I like the more rustic. I'd rather be the slave in the rustic.
Oh my God! You talk about French Quarter, where you get your beignets.
Yeah.
No.
But the big white buildings just look like
nice.
big, huge plantations, and they're big white mansions.
Yes.
I like the little tiny things better. The whole ground. I love the whole grounds. Yeah. And the boat rights is amazing inside there.
Okay, the boat rights is on Riverside.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I forget where everything is.
And Yeehaw Bob.
Yeah, Bob with the purple haze beer over there.
Yeah. Come on.
Beignets and purple haze beer is a thing. And Yeehaw Bob is so much. Did you see him recently?
I have not. I've never seen him.
Never. Okay, so one more story, and I know it's getting late, guys. I'm sorry. Yeehaw Bob, I took my husband to go see him. He's like, John, what is this? They start doing the chicken dance, and he's looking at me. He's like, this is for children. And it really is. And then there's a little kid that sees that Mark has a drink with a glow light cube in it. Kid picks it up, plays with the ice on the floor, and Mark tells the mother it's okay. Like, this kid put his fingers in Mark's drink and took the light up cube and is playing with it now all over the floor and everything. And Mark's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. 2 minutes later, the kid says, I'm sorry. Boom, and puts it back into his drink after it's been all over the floor. And now Mark is like, okay, no more drink for me. So he didn't enjoy himself. He thought it was for kids.
That's freaking adorable, though.
But we have to go. You'll have fun at Yeehaw Bob.
That is adorable, though. I mean, the kid felt bad.
The kid felt bad.
Good moral.
I thought it was adorable.
Yeah.
Hey, it was an alcoholic drink. It killed all the germs. It's fine.
Right.
Uncle Joe from Boston, Port Orleans was the first. Oh, wow. Look it's the first place a lot of people stayed.
Wow. See?
We did do Fort Wilderness, Liz. And you were here the whole time, Liz. So now I'm questioning. You got to take some Nariva or something here. Okay, yeah, so Port Orleans really is gorgeous. Riviera, again, I love it. I don't know that the theme of the French Quarter is like anything more than like, let's make it a little European. But I love the whole resort. You know what
So-
I do love about?
Do you know the story
Yeah.
behind the Riviera?
Not too much.
Okay,
And I
so-
own there. Tell me.
Yeah, when Walt Disney was in the war and he was overseas, they were all supposed to get on the ship to come back home. He couldn't fit on the ship. He gave his buddy his dog to take his dog home with him to the United States. In the 2 weeks that him and some of his friends were still stuck over in Europe, they stayed at the Riviera, and they had a great time there. And the Riviera was built in memory to Walt's time serving on the cross, not cross guard, but Red Cross over in Europe. But they stayed at the Riviera and they had a good time. And then if you go into the Riviera, there is so much Walt throughout the hallways dedicated to his travels around Europe. And I mean, they have the Voyagers Lounge in there for his travels. They have the bookcases and everything. I love the Riviera. Love
We're
it.
going to do another show, Mike, where we talk, because you had a great topic also. He said another one of his great topics was losing Walt in Walt Disney or not. And I even know the Grand Destino has the picture of him and Lillian. We need to compile all the places where Walt was taken away from, is being added to. The fact that they're thinking about making an animatronic now is interesting. So we need to, they can't forget Walt. If they start to, it's bad. I mean, they did the 50th anniversary. He was not there.
I've got my petitions ready for certain attractions and certain things. Trust me.
Carousel of Progress. I will absolutely be with you if that starts. There's a rumor.
I will be on the marching line. I will get my Disney pass revoked if they touch the Carousel of Progress.
There's rumors that within the next year or two, Carousel of Progress will be on the chopping block.
If we can save freaking Figment, we can save Walt.
I agree 100%.
Stop.
I agree. If we could save the Bears, which we did, we saved the Bear Jamboree was going.
Yep.
Now it's refurbed and it's doing pretty good. Full shows. People loving it.
No, not really.
You don't like it?
No, I love it. I think it's the best thing since sliced bread when it comes to an update. A Whole New World kills me every time.
You're going to say, I can show you.
I'm on the floor laughing. It is one of the best show refurbs that Disney has ever done. But every time I've gone, nobody's in there.
Okay, every time I've been, and it's like at least I saw it 6 times, full audience, and the people when Big Al came out doing Remember Me, freaking out, loving it. What I also like is the guys on the wall. They included them to sing like doobie doobie doo. I thought that was great.
Great.
Are we forgetting any resorts that weren't Port Orleans, Riviera? Are we forgetting anything, guys? Because I thought I had a full list here, but apparently I didn't. In any event, even if we are, give us your opinions. We're going to go just because Corinne gave us some merch pictures. We probably won't even know what they are, but we can make believe like that we're authorities on this, like Corinne. I guess jackets and jerseys and
wait. We could slow down here for a second. On the left hand side, put it back. Yeah, on the left hand side, we have a nice. What are you doing?
Just annoying you.
Yeah, I know. On the left hand side, it seems like they've got a nice pullover, but it looks like it's that material that's like a windbreaker on the outside, but a little fleecy on the inside.
It says Friends, but I don't see any of the cast from the sitcom.
Friends.
No, that just says Friend. Oh, it does say Mickey. I'm sorry, it does say Mickey.
You just really had to get that in there.
I know.
On the other side, you have a nice Pluto fleece sweatshirt pullover.
All right.
Come on, you can see
this is kind of obnoxious.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
But people love it.
Figment's a character. Yes.
Can they refurb Journey into Imagination, keep Figment, and let's make it a good original ride, please? They keep selling merch. Okay, I don't like this for me. I know you don't want Figment. You don't want Figment on the ride.
I love the idea and the concept of Figment, but Figment. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: Did you ever ride the original Figment?
Of course.
I don't know how old. I forget how old you are. You did ride the original Figment.
Yes.
Wasn't he great there? He wasn't like an annoying kid like he is now.
No, I mean I don't clearly remember his voice and stuff like that, but I can't tell.
He was he was a little guy. What was his name? Oh God, I don't want to say midget. I'm not saying midget. It's the wrong word. But he's a little person, and he's famous.
Dreamfinder?
Yeah, no, the guy that did the voice for Figment.
Oh, not Vern. No,
but he was like Vern, but a famous guy, older guy. Somebody in the chat room will give me the name of the man who did the voice for Figment. I know it. It's on the top of my head. In any event, Eeyore sweater. And a Pooh sweater in the same kind of style. Is that what This one's a sweater. This one's a hoodie, right?
Hoodie. And it's got the
Or
ears.
is it just a sweater with a separate hood?
No, that's attached. That's
Okay.
stitched.
You think it's attached?
Yeah.
Okay, it probably is. I would agree with that. Okay, here's the bigger version of that Mickey and Friends logo. I kind of like that.
It's cute.
I don't
It's
understand the
fun.
long sleeves because here in Florida we can use it for 20 days out of the year.
I don't get it.
And I guess this is those generic popcorn buckets, but they decided to put a wrap around it, which I like.
Yeah. You don't
I
have to
would
go for
spend-
the big fancy Winifred one.
Right. I wouldn't
Yeah.
spend money on this if it was more than $10 though.
Well, give me something in Disney World that's not $10.
I know. True.
Barty, Billy Barry.
Billy Barty. Billy
Barty.
Barty. Yeah. And you can find him in movies and stuff, and you'll know he's Billy Barty.
Ooh.
He was also Leprechaun.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then
There we
I think Vern also might have done Leprechaun as Billy got.
go. Oh. But look at this. Wait,
Okay,
go back.
what?
What are you doing? Kenny Apple. This is a mystery pin set.
Not
Well,
everything needs to be a pin.
No, but I like the fact. I always like the mystery things. You know,
Really,
Gotta
I
collect them all.
hate buying not knowing what I got.
I like that.
All right.
It's a gamble. You were just
So
talking about
next
the casino.
time, so you would have been happy getting married, and there's a big white veil, and you don't know that it's Chrissy, and they lift up, and it could be like Agnes.
Have you seen
you
her
just don't-
curves? It didn't matter.
You don't mind what you get.
I mean, I understand. I see it. Come on,
I
dude.
love Chris. I love Chrissy. I can't lower her to just curves.
I can.
I know you do too. What Cuddly's plush? No. That $44 price is not for this pig. It's got to be for something else, right?
No, it says plush.
But what is this? Okay, there's Kermit. This is not Miss Piggy. It's just a generic
Ham.
pig
No, that's Ham from Toy Story.
next to Kermit.
No, I
It
have
doesn't
no
look
idea.
like ham to me.
You're not wrong. It just
I
looks like
don't
a
know.
sleeping pig.
It does. It's just kind of silly to me. Guys, what do you think? And I knew it. Ed does this to me all the time, and it's a funny thing, Mike. He mentions something so often. You could be talking about oranges, and he'll go, "Hey, how's the weather?" Like, so here he is. Ready? Want to save money at Disneyland, California? Buy Worldmark on the secondary market. I don't
What?
know. I know.
Okay.
He takes his marijuana gummies, I think, at this time.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Not
We love
sure.
you, Ed. And I hope you love that I do this with you, Ed. Nicholas, thanks, Nick. Nick is the one who gave me the Billy Barty. Good, Nick Shackelford. All right. I mean, it's 9:03. I think I've kept these people up. Is there anything we're forgetting? And is there anything you guys in the comments? No, we did. We did, Corey. We did Saratoga, but I think we thought
no, we didn't.
I thought we did.
No, we
Anyhow,
pre-spoke
I'll give you my take on Saratoga. I think because it was built as the Disney University, it wasn't set up to be any themed resort. They went with Saratoga, and it's like, let's put a statue of a horse in the front, and just that's kind of it.
Yeah, I agree.
There's not a lot of equestrian theming in there at all. Is there?
If you're walking around, you really wouldn't know where you're at.
Yeah,
Like if you didn't go
right.
through the main lobby, you wouldn't really know
right.
what's the theme? What's the theming?
And something interesting that you'd be interested in, the Turf Club, which is the restaurant at Saratoga. Most people dislike it.
Whoa.
The first time that I told you that I went 2 years ago to Flying Fish, they told me the manager of Flying Fish is setting everybody up there, and then he's moving to the Turf Club, which he did about 7 months ago. And now I'm starting to hear
It's
wonderful things about Turf Club, which proves what I said. Just switch the management over and get everybody up to speed. So we should try both Turf Club, Sebastian's, and go back to Flying Fish.
Yeah. Sounds
Oh,
good.
I do, and we have one more commercial, guys, that I totally forgot about because he's the best guy in the world, celebrating Florida. If you're looking to move to the Disney area, let me show you
I
that
love
real
this
quick.
guy.
He's really good.
I love
I got to tell you something about the real estate market that I just heard yesterday. Let's see if it's true.
Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media!
You got a link?
Buying or selling a home? Visit celebratingflorida.com or follow me on social media.
That commercial could have went so bad, but because he committed to it, it's good. The same way you, with your opening on your chasingmagictv.com, when you lift the words up and then it could have been like douche-chillingly bad. And it's great because you committed to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did commit to it.
You did.
And I do have douche chills.
You do. Do you know where that's from?
Douche chills. No.
Arrested Development gave me that.
It is not from there. It was around way before.
Well, that's where I heard it from.
If anything, it was from Steven Stifler. Like, I mean, like that.
Oh my God, Stifler's mom. Remember that?
Of course, but Steven Stifler is one of the greatest characters of all time. We can't.
Guys, we had a wonderful time with you. Mike, it is always amazing to do a show with you. We have to do this again.
You're just a liar.
No, I swear to God.
Just like your Roy cereal story.
Listen, I can say here that you're my first choice, and if it wasn't, somebody would say, no, you invited me to be on the show tonight. So I'm telling you, you're the first choice, and I'm glad you said yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Joe from Boston, and everybody in the chat room. Corinne will be back next week. We are going to have Mike back even when Corinne is here because she enjoys him as well. That's it. I think Chrissy enjoys him as well, too. I'm not sure how much, but maybe.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get the hell off the show so she can go and join me, you know?
Tell Chrissy I love her, and I'll see you soon, Mike.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night. And it's like 10 seconds.